is a world-famous motorcycle called the Triumph Bonneville. Ever wonder how it got its name? I know I did. Well, here's the story to explain how that happened.
The Texas Ceegar was originally designed and built by a man named Stormy Magnum. Jack Wilson was responsible for the motors and the wheels and the tuning of the bike. A guy named Johnny Allen, which was a Texas State dirt track champion, was the rider. In 1955, they came to Bonneville and went 192 miles an hour and set the world speed record. NSU came back in 1956 and went 211 miles an hour. NSU was a German motorcycle manufacturer, which was at the time one of the largest, if not the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. They had a team of about 20 technicians, 5 riders, 5 or 6 motorcycles running at various records from 50 cc's to the ultimate motorcycle speed record, which they upped and were the first people over 200 miles an hour at 211 and 56. 2 weeks later, 3 guys from Texas, Stormy, Jack, and Johnny Allen, drove up here in a 55 Buick towing the Texas Ceegar and bumped the record to 214.4 miles an hour, and that record stood until 1962. That bike was basically the first fully enclosed streamliner to successfully run at Bonneville and is often referred to as the granddaddy of all the streamliners who are running here today. In 1958, they installed a 500cc Triumph motor and set the record at 212 miles an hour, which still stands today. In the late 1970s, the National Motorcycle Museum in England contacted Jack, wanted a permanent home for the bike, and he thought it was a good idea, so he restored the bike and sent it to England, which it sat over there on display until last year when they had a major fire at the museum and virtually destroyed about 600 of 900 motorcycles. The Texas Ceegar was one of them. It was a pretty sad hunk of metal, but we've been working on it for about 10 months now, real hot and heavy for about the last 2.5 months, because we wanted the bike to be here. That was 48 years to the day that it set the ultimate world speed record. Really, it is a piece of history, and we're very proud to have done it. In 1959, Triumph came out with their new 650 high-performance model with twin carbs and everything, and they actually named it the Triumph Bonneville after the feats of that bike. So basically, it is the first Triumph Bonneville. Triumph Bonneville, even today, you know, everybody used to have one, everybody wanted one. It was the bike for so long, and that bike there is the reason that there is a Triumph Bonneville. At first, I was pretty leery of the project because I knew it would be very time-consuming, but you know, there's just no way that we were able to charge the time that it took to do that. I do everything for money, but I put more heart and soul into that. I probably would have done it for free. I just probably wouldn't have done it as fast. But you know, we have a deadline. We wanted it here for like I said, for the anniversary, and we have to have it back in England for the grand opening by the end of the year.